What's going on, y'all, man? It's LA Rich, and we back with another vid, man. And look, today we got the one and only Charlie Kirk back on the channel with him doing a video titled "Please Shut Up, I Am Talking. Girl Gets Triggered by Charlie Kirk." Now, this right here is one where I would say a few of the ones I would say that we don't have. I don't have any idea of what this video is going to be about. The topics that they're going to discuss or anything, but I like that because, it's kind of a surprise going in. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank y'all for helping me hit 13.8 thousand subscribers. We're up to 13.9 thousand now. I appreciate y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly means the most to me. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get into this vid. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some more videos to watch, man, whether this from Charlie Kirk or anybody else, and I got y'all with it, man. But hey, enough of the talking. Let's do it.
I just kind of had a few questions, and I'm coming to you, respectfully, because I have no intention of being rude or anything, despite what you may think. I will be voting for the Democratic Party. Hold your booze. Hold your booze. I was,
You kind of invited them, honestly.
Yeah, probably,
Just get them out, guys. Get it out.
Yeah, but it's okay. I don't really care.
All right, now enough. Stop it.
Yeah, no, but I don't really care. Because honestly, I honestly feel
Be
like
nice, guy.
the only way to unite the country is to unite the parties. Even though you disagree on some things, you're not gonna get anything better unless you come together. So I kind of don't understand why y'all turn against each other. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. I have multiple things. Because 3 days ago, I had no intention of voting whatsoever. Because I had heard what my friend said about the Democratic side. Can you please shut up while I'm talking?
Oh,
Just.
okay. So it's crazy because usually when people go on there and say when I have nothing to say, what I'm gonna say I don't mean it in no ill way or no disrespectful way. It usually means they're gonna say something that's disrespectful or be hostile or something, man. And you can see right here.
Don't let it get to you, please. Continue.
Okay, because it's just disrespectful. But so I had people telling me about the Democratic Party, different stuff. They were like, this is good because of this. And then I had my family. They're like, well, Trump's good because of this. So then I just started researching literally 3 days ago. And I fell down this whole rabbit hole of so much stuff. That's why I will be voting for the Democratic
Can
Party.
I ask you, and it's not your question, what did you find persuasive enough to convince you to vote for Democrats?
Well, so you talked about Trump creating safe cities, safe streets, just a safe country. But you know about his rally where he said that he wants one full day of police retaliation to eradicate crime. You know about that? Are you familiar with the Night of Broken Glass? Kristallnacht, World War II. Are you familiar with that?
Well, I'm intimately familiar. I'm trying to understand the connection. Are we doing the Nazi thing again, or are we,
There's honestly.
So crime was lower under Trump than under Kamala and Joe Biden. So I'm
Okay.
not much lower. Violent crime was substantially and sizably lower in every major metro area and every major state.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Because, like I said, I just started researching 3 days ago.
For sure.
I'm not like everybody else here where
That's
I've just been plotting this all.
But tell me what,
you know.
it's not your question. I just want to know as someone who does this for a living, because then I can get better. What did you find that you're like, now I'm voting for the Democrat Party? What made that click?
Okay, so the thing with me was my mom kept telling me, oh, go look at the websites. You have to look at the political party websites. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll look at those too. And so I did, even though those are the most biased sources you're going to get because they're, I was looking under economy because that's everyone's main argument about Trump. They're like, oh, well, I don't like him, but I like his policies. So I wanted to look at his policies. So then I did, and they were a little too strangely similar to the ones I was looking at the Democratic Party. So I'm like, how am I supposed to know which one to believe? You're saying...
Good question. It's a great question. So
Okay.
Which one did it better for 4 years? Kamala and Joe or Trump?
Are we not under Trump's tax policy right now? Till
Well,
2025?
Well, first of all, tax policy is a small part of economic policy. I mean, Joe Biden...
We're going to go into $2 trillion in debt by 2028 because of his tax policy.
That's actually not true.
It actually is true.
No, actually, so what the tax cut actually did is spur economic growth. And what you're talking about is not annualized deficits. You're talking about cumulative debt over over 7 to 8 years. But you know what the tax cuts did? It actually cut your taxes. It was the largest middle class tax cut in American history. Now, I just want to ask a question. It's not a trick question. 75% of Americans say the economy was better under Trump.
Were we not under Obama's tax policy? And
So
plus the pandemic, that's not really normal. So of course the economy is going.
Well, hold on. You got to stop with this like Obama, Trump. You have to take ownership of your administration. So Trump will take ownership. He had the lowest unemployment, wages were going up, no inflation, housing boom. Why is that? He kept energy prices low, cut tax for middle class families, got rid of stupid regulation, and we saw an economic renaissance.
And this goes down to, I just feel like people genuinely just don't like him as a person, and that's where the, you know, constantly having something to say otherwise about what he did when he was under office, just, you know, it's like they're going against him aside from things that have nothing to do with him actually being in office and what he enforced and everything like that. It's literally just him as a person. It makes people think otherwise, you know.
Remember how good that economy was, guys? It was amazing. And we don't have that now.
So would you say he's a good businessman?
Yeah, I mean, he's a multi-billionaire.
What about his multiple businesses that have went into bankruptcy?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to fail sometimes when you do businesses. But
10 times? Yeah,
maybe. I mean, he's 78 years old. I mean, how many billions have you made?
Oh.
You know, he was also...
Okay. This is starting to take a turn right here. No, saying that about a multi-billionaire is crazy. Come on, man. He's failed. He's had some companies that have went bankrupt, about 10 of them. I mean, he's a multi-billionaire. What's the big deal?
Maybe. I mean, he's 78 years old. I mean, how many billions have you made?
You know, he was also born into it.
Well, he was not born a billionaire. He was given a couple $1,000,000, but turning a couple $1,000,000 into $6 billion is like the greatest ROI in the history. And by the way, not only that, he helped redefine the Plaza Hotel, the Grand Hyatt, the Trump Hotel, the Trump Doral. I mean, some of the greatest properties you could imagine. It's a pretty impressive business record, I would say. But that doesn't matter. Was he a good president? Of course he was.
Okay. So another thing that also is kind of like skewing my vote. So everyone keeps telling me, oh my God, like everything he's saying is being taken out of context. He doesn't really mean it. Okay, so he didn't mean it when he said that he wants generals like Hitler had.
He never said that.
Did he not?
He did not. It's been completely debunked, and 3 people around him said that is a complete fabrication.
Definitely.
Let me ask you a question. What do you want to do with your life?
Honestly, I haven't quite figured it out, which I know you're going to say college is a scam. You don't know what you're doing. Clinical laboratory science and psychology with a minor in criminal justice.
So you want to be able to own a home?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, under Kamala, it requires $135,000 a year to own a home. Under Trump, it was $75,000 a year.
Interesting. I kind of just don't...
You care about ending war. Yeah, war's bad.
Did he, like, actually end war?
Yeah, it was the first president in 32 years for no new wars for 4 years.
Interesting.
New war under Obama, new war under Bush, new war under Clinton, new war under Biden. No new wars under Donald Trump 4 years.
Right. So hold on. I had another point. I had a lot. I've been.
Let me ask you this: what would change your vote for Trump, if anything?
Probably a lot. It would probably take a lot, because I mean the fact that he hasn't won the popular vote both terms that he ran, it's.
You know what that's like saying? That's like saying, well, I know the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I totally get that. But did you guys know that the Ravens, they got more yards?
Right. That's exactly what I mean. And she brought it up earlier, which is it's contradicting what she was saying when she was like the whole bias thing about it. She doesn't want to have biased people giving her opinions on who she should vote for and all this, what party she should go with. But that's literally contradicting. You're contradicting what you had just said. Now you just said it would take a lot for him. For him to do or for him to say, in order to change your opinion on who you're voting for. Why? And then the explanation she just gave you about it had nothing to do with him actually being a president and what he did when he was in office. Nothing to do with it. She just said something about he had what, I don't know what she said. He received more. The other party received more votes than him, or I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I know the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I totally get that. But did you guys know that the Ravens, they got more yards? It's a completely irrelevant criteria. You run to win the electoral vote. It's like, no, but we kicked more field goals. Yeah, but did you have more points? So the Electoral College is the ultimate tally of points, not how many yards you get.
Right. Which, I mean, I'm still trying to follow ball and all that.
For sure,
I
I get that.
Yeah. 'Cause
What's your name?
Michaela.
Michaela, I want to get to the next question. I want you to think about what we said. Try to follow some of our accounts. If not, that's fine. There's a lot of propaganda out there. Try to bring down the noise. And I will say this. Donald Trump has people around him, 2 former Democrats that ran for the presidency, Bobby Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard. Do you know who those people are? If not, that's okay.
No.
You should do research. They're former Democrats that ran for the presidency, and they're behind Trump because Trump is a ticket that's unifying the country and will make the country great again.
What about the 13 different people that worked alongside of him, including his vice president?
Yeah, the people he fired. I think it's awesome.
No, they are not with him.
No, I think it's awesome they're against him.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
so
you know why they're against him? Because he's a threat to the system they represent. Because we're actually going to have a voice against the warmongers and the neocons and the corporate interests.
Okay.
And you know, over 300...
Man, let's see what the comments got to say about this video, man. Let's see. She said a whole lot of nothing but decided on Kamala. That's the problem in a nutshell. I started researching 3 days ago, and that's why I'm voting Democrat. Kind of says a lot there. I'm exhausted waiting for her to make one complete sentence. It really does feel like she just wanted to go up there and just talk to somebody, man. It really though. It was literally like she was just wanted somebody to speak to. Why does their arrogance always outweigh their understanding? She hears him, but she ain't listening to a word he's saying. Hey, man, thank y'all so much for coming to the vid. You guys make sure to let me know some more videos to watch from Charlie Kirk and everybody else, and I got y'all with it, man. And hey, it's LA Rich, and I'm getting up out of here. All right, y'all.
I just got the race, I boosted up that I'm not real. Shooter ready, go there, ready, blaze, they hit up everyone. Every time I did a give a shit, I still ain't number one. In my pockets filled with money, bitch, like fucking